Hello guys, today I'm going to show you a build that it's not at all effective or serious, but that's the whole point. The intention is for you to have fun trying this build. Let me show you what this build can do. They use for the build mainly farming rainbow goblins while you jump and jump and jump. If you want to change things a little bit, if you want to have some fun while farming for some goblins, or if you just want to mess around with your party, they're going to say something like, dude, just stop jumping. And yeah, this is the idea. Have some fun. Hopefully, this will bring you some luck and maybe even get the wins. But the main goal here is for you to have some fun, and this build is definitely fun. So what do you need to make this build? Alright, I'm using the Volcato's Warrior Blood with the Solemn Bow combo, so you can have a lot of fury. We need to have a lot of fury because we need to activate Lip as much as possible. So I'm going to explain a little bit more about that. You need 2 rings with cooldown reduction. If you find something useful, fine. If you don't, just focus on having as much cooldown reduction as possible. You need at least a couple of pieces of the Pool of the Earth. I'm using 3 with the Ring of Royal Grandeur to get the effect of the 4 pieces, but really necessary, only 2 pieces. For the head, you want to equip the Lyric's Crown with a Diamond Gem, so you can reduce cooldowns further. I'm using the Crown's Belt just to have a little more speed whenever I'm not jumping. Of course, the idea is for you to be jumping pretty much all the time. For the bracers, I'm using the bracers of destruction, and this is basically because we're going to be using Seismic Slam from time to time to reset the cooldown of the lip. I'm going to explain this flavor time, but basically I'm choosing this because it's a nice snack to have, and also the cooldown reduction. For the legendary gems, you want the Boon of the Hoarder to have a little more speed whenever you pick up gold. Rank 25 to be effective. We want the Gagok of Swiftness, so this is to reduce cooldowns even further. And for the other gem, I'm choosing the Great Lighting. The speed is really not a factor with this build. However, sometimes when it procs, it helps you to kill a lot of mobs. And since we are using on the cube the Messerschmitt Reaver, it's going to help us a lot to reduce cooldowns even further and have the ability to use Lip continuously. Also on the cube we have the Load Sucks, and this means that we can cast Leap 3 times as long as we cast within 2 seconds from cast to cast. So let me show you, because you haven't tried this before. 1, 2, 3. Okay, instead of just 1 time. For the other gems, go with whatever you like, it really doesn't matter. Since I'm focusing on farming rainbow goblins, I have only tried this build on normal difficulty. Of course, depending on your items and your expertise, you could try other difficulties. I really don't recommend this build to be taken seriously. It's just to have some fun, to mess with your party. For the skills, on the right click you want Lip, and I'm choosing the physical rune because I like the effect of the mobs being pulled towards my character, but it really doesn't matter. Seismic Slam on your left click with the physical rune, the Rumble, and this is mandatory if you want to try this. This is going to basically, whenever you are on cooldown for the Lip ability, you are going to use Seismic Slam. It's going to use all your fury, and you are going to be able to automatically use Leap again. The Sprint with the Marching Run, just to run a little bit faster whenever you don't have any monsters in the screen. Battle Rage with the Ferocity, also to have a little more speed whenever you are trying to find some monsters. Wrath of the Berserker, in this case it doesn't matter which run. Furious Charge Merciless Assault. This is going to help you to fill the gaps between leaps whenever it's a little bit on cooldown, whenever you find a group of mobs and you want to charge in, it's going to help you with that. Okay, for the passive skills, Unforgiven, this is really the only one that it's mandatory. You want to have as much fury as possible, so whenever you are going to use Seismic Slam, you are going to massively reduce the cooldown of your abilities, making you able to just keep using Leap as much as you want. The other one that I recommend will be Boon of Vulcados, but those two are really the only two important. For the rest, I'm using Pound of Flesh, just to have a little more movement speed whenever I pick up health globes. Doesn't really matter. Animosity helps with fury generation by 10%. It's really that not important, but it could be a good choice. For the companion, I'm using Templar because it helps with the fury generation. The ideal rotation will be Leap 3 times, Furious Charge 1 time, and then the Seismic Slam, and repeat. However, if you are killing a lot of monsters while doing the rotation, you will be activating the ability of the Messerschmitt Reaper. So you will be able to see, but sometimes when you are doing the leap and you're killing monsters, you don't even need to do the charge or the Seismic Slam. So if you are killing monsters, you will be able to just press that button and leap continuously. Let me show you real quick. So it will be like this. Berserker on cooldown, have Battle Rage activated, leap 1, 2, 3 times, charge, Seismic Slam, 1, 2, 3, charge, Seismic Slam, 1, 2, 3, charge, Seismic Slam, 1, 2. Well, you get the idea, but if you do this rotation, 3 leaps, 1 charge, 1 Seismic Slam, we're basically going to be able to do this forever. Please let me know what you think. If you decide to try it, let me know your experience, how annoyed your party is about you looping all the time. If you like the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, guys.